Buddy, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against Shanghai. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and on the hill in this one, Drew Rasmussen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Brenton Doyle, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Digging in, Hunter Goodman. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
2 balls, no
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Now here is Michael Busch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. 1 at second. On to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
And the 0-1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Rasmussen back to work. Tovar, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate, to the right side. In time to Bush. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, here's C.J. Abrams now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab. Here's Nolan Arenado.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Sends it to Tolia, and that quickly 2 away. Number 4 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the air, right field. Moniak brings it in with a nice running grab. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Michael Tolia. And that one fouled off. Strike 2. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. And now Kyle Farmer. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Chisholm pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's... And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. That one fouled off.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's going to be Roman Anthony. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a foul ball. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. In the air, left side. Beck makes the grab for the second out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Tag, not in time. He scores. It's 1-1. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And that's a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Waste no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man.
And a base hit on the line. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Hit in the air, left field. Beck makes the grab on the run. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there rather hot.
Goes down looking. And now the catcher comes up to him, Hunter Goodman. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Cut on and lifted in the air. Burleson makes the play, and that is bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish, and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, number 4. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swung on, belted. That's back. Hits the fence. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Shea Langoliers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now a chance for Roman Anthony. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 3. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Line drive. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The other way, and foul ball. Langoliers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that is out of play. And he deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the fifth. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tyro Estrada to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now, Michael Tolia splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. So 2 down. Next to hit, Mickey Moniak. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Up the middle. Makes a sliding stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Colorado's DH, Kyle Farmer. There's a strike. Moniak off of first with 2 away. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Jordan Beck. That one in there across the letters. That misses the zone. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. They limit. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Alec Burleson. That one the other way. McMahon fires over to first.
Yeah, so just do this one, and then I can do the...
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Colorado Rockies. All right, ready to go here. And here is Jordan Beck. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Fly ball center field. Chisholm. He makes the grab, and there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that'll do it. back here in L.A. and on the hill, number 45. What's the word on him?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And there's a foul ball. Chisholm, the runner at second with one away. That misses, and it's 1-1. And there's a base hit to left. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Here's Nolan Arenado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one hit to right. Moniak on his way in. Snags it on the run. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. Very high with that one. And that's ball 1.
Huh? Love you.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2. One out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the second baseman, number 4. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Moniak towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone! So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And now Roman Anthony. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, C.J. Abrams. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here is Michael Toglia. Toglia goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
0-1.
And that's a little bit high. 1-1. Fought off foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball still 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And we're back. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And first offering is fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Stepping in, Michael Busch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Digging in, Brooks Lee. Almost got him. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. There's a swing and a drive. Bang! That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Bases empty, 1 away, and now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and 2 away now. 2 outs, bases empty. Nato comes in to take his cuts. Fly to right his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, bases empty. That one pushed foul. And Nato is set down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. Priester back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s. While they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. Doyle stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. And the batter now, Hunter Goodman. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it. Back here in L.A., bottom of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, number 4. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So digging in, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses, and one down below the zone.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. That one ripped right center field. Bang! And they add a pair. It's 6-0. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ryan Rollison.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Foul ball there. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Michael Busch. Hit in the air, left field. And it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brooks Lee. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings through that one for strike two.
2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Tovar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses with number 9 for him in this game. 9. So up next, Tyro Estrada. Yeah, there's the strike. Check swing, called strike. Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Here's Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. Foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one fouled off. Right side, Moniak under it, hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
So Casey Smith will get on base, and then I'll put C.J. Abrams in to where he can run the bases. Boom! Let me hit the release on with the rolly on. Fuck!
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against Shanghai. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Jose Soriano.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Kicks and deals. That one well upstairs. 3-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. And that one is inside ball 1. Soriano in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. No throw, safe at second. Beck over at second, 1 down. And misses inside. And ball 4, 2
Bro, I'm aiming it right down the middle.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1-2. The count.
swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And now Casey Schmidt. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Down the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's going to be Michael Busch.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Doyle on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in Boston, top of the 2nd, Tyrell Estrada.
I don't have any. Look in my closet. No.
Yes, go look.
Soriano back to work. No, that's inside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Michael Toglia. High chopper to third. Devers throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering upstairs. No score here in the 2nd. And that misses. And a count 2-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And it's strike 2.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Down the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. And Devers hits that one. Beck pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Toglia. 2 gone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Bang! He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the DH, Brooks Lee. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Line drive, Estrada to first, and that ends the inning. Back here in Boston, on to the third inning. And now the DH, Kyle Farmer. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Jordan Beck. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now here is Hunter Goodman. He reached on a walk his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
No strike.
There's a ball. Picked to second, and it's thrown into center. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts.
I got him same day he came out. Shut up. Stop flexing. Jeez, he is juiced. Holy. Can I play you in a little bit? Hold on. I'm not trying to flex. I know you're not. I suck at this game. I'm freaking 1 point away, bro. Joe Adele or this dude with him. You're so close. I know. I freaking I completed one of the collections to where I got 1 point, and now I'm at 99.
Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele.
It's 1 game, right? Okay.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, 1 down. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Joe Adele.
Okay. Tied for AL lead with 11 home runs in June.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-1. That one fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. Young racing over to make
Bro,
the catch.
earlier, you went Lindoro. Same. But earlier, I freaking did this moment, and then he jumped up.
One
They
out,
robbed
base is
me of
empty.
a home run.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one.
Trying to complete the NL East collection, and then Lindor is the last diamond I need. I finished. Hold up.
Back in Anaheim, here's Joe Adell.
Oh, hold up.
Urban back to work.
So freaking.
Threw that fastball
How
right
expensive
by
is
him,
he?
slightly
0 balls, 1 strike.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues.
Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Joe Adell. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
Get out.
Way back there. And caught on the warning track.
Bro.
Urban back to work. And that is out of play.
You know, these Angels, as
Okay,
you probably
426.
noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking
I could
about the
buy,
first pitch. These
the
batters
normal
are swinging
Juan
more than
Soto.
80% of the time,
Might
which
be
is
able to
fine
complete
if
one
you're scoring
thing.
runs. But that hasn't been.
Oh my god, bro. This. 9K away, are you freaking kidding me? I have 12,000 subs right now.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Joe Adell. That
There
one
we
is
go.
absolutely belted.
Please, get out, ball. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. Juan Soto, come to daddy. Come to me. Please. That's what I freaking talk about. In which position? Oh, Bricks Lee came out. The only reason I got Rafi so quick was because like I pulled another one of him and another one of him. So I sold these two, and then I bought this dude and him. Oh my god. I have all of June, right? All the June stuff right there. Squad. Wait, actually, I'm gonna put Evan Carter, Joe Adell. Dang. I'm gonna move Brooks Lee to the bench right there. And then I'll put Jazz right there. Rafi. And then Pete. And Hunter Goodwin. Okay, there we go. That's the team. And then any bullpen dude I can replace. Okay, boom. Okay, now I need to do the freaking. Hold up. New, call me on Discord. Actually, here, I'll do it. Discord, where's it at? Actually, hold up. No, I'm gonna do it. Just go to my server. I'm gonna. Shut your dumb ass. Okay, bro. New, unmute. New, unmute. New, unmute. There, good boy. Okay. It's very long, but should you send me yours? Should we? No, 25. We should play 3v3 co-op. Here, I'll start it. Just send the user to the. I don't know. Okay, I'll add new, and then. Is it exactly like that? Is that exactly how you spell it, or is there any caps? Okay, bro. Oh, wait, no, I have to add y'all first. Okay, I'll add y'all, and then I'll just make the game. And just take a screenshot of the... Take a photo of it. Sports Lover 601, that sounds like the username you would choose. Bro, I'm gonna get absolutely... Exactly. 601? 601. Oh, I found you. There. I sent you a friend request. Sam Bam, what the Okay, so it's all lowercase? Okay. Sam Bam. 1 3 7 7 607. Okay, I invited you, boy. Yes. So is Sam Bam.
Yeah, but that is Doro, local war. The something.
The crazy bull. I made it whenever I was like 6 or 7.
Are you next?
No. Are you?
Yeah.
No, I want to. No, I hate you. I hate you. No, I called Dever. No, I already put Jazz, so we can't do Devers. I call Gritch. I call Bobby Gritch. Oh, fuck. Don't ask. I'm gonna put my parallel 5 Tariq Scuba. Jacob Mirowski. He throw hard, he throw gas, and he tall. This is the weirdest starting rotation I've ever seen. Hold up, why are we using all June spotlight things for our position players? I'm ready. Okay, so I call dibs on hitting with Jazz and Bobby. I hate. I'm pitching first. Yay, guys. Hitting difficulty rookie. Okay, so who's batting first? Okay, I bat first. Okay, you're batting second, right?
Oh, you got Bobby Gritch.
Oh. So me, Newt, X, me, Newt, X. Me, Newt, X. No X, I'm giving you Kike. Okay. We're ready. Okay. Boom. I got Fruity Pebbles. I got Fruity Pebbles. Bro, the front of our lineup versus the back. Our last 3 guys are
Hello,
selling.
baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Stockton going up against Shanghai.
Okay, so I'm starting pitching. It's a Shanghai Samurai.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Watch me dot up Mike Trout.
And that's way
Bro, why is the ball moving
and
so
we
slow?
are underway in Denver.
Oh.
Just missed.
Bro.
Clips the
Dot.
outside corner, and
Okay.
it's 2-1 now.
Look, this is gonna be a dot.
Next offering is fouled back.
Bro, I had a
Throw him another
hitch,
breaking
and I
ball.
thought it was a
Try to
home
go
run
again with
first.
the
Like,
fastball
I almost
slightly
hit it.
elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Okay, that's you. X, that's you.
Adele on the run. Makes the catch.
Bro, you should have just
One
let it
down.
go.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bernie Williams.
You should have just let him get to third, and then you could throw him out.
That's in for a strike.
It's never a
What a
fun
good
experience for a pitcher going against Williams. He can
Watch.
swing it from both sides of the plate
About
and
to
make you look
firewood.
silly doing it. There's no easy way of attacking him.
One out,
Curveball.
base is empty. Hammered, base hit.
Okay, bro. He almost killed me.
Man, those
Where
are the
was that
types of hits
curveball
where you don't feel
located?
any vibration in your hands
Where
whatsoever.
was that curveball
Such a good
located?
feeling.
Look at
You
where
often
the
hear
curveball
phrase,
was located.
Short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it
See,
up
that
with
was
the
the curveball,
well-timed
and he
swing,
swung
and
at
came
it.
away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Yes.
Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike.
You don't use pinpoint.
there's a
I
ball.
used to not use pinpoint. Hold up, you don't use PCI whenever you're hitting?
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field.
Bro,
Abrams
you-
calls it in, and there's two away.
That's
Bro,
a
look at how
really
much
nice
speed
play
the guy on-
ranging
look at
back
how much
into the
speed
outfield for
on
that
first
catch.
has.
We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Evan Carter in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Bro, I'm
He's
not
just
scared of
sizing
Evan
him up
Carter. I'll
there.
throw a ball
Really
right
good
down the
pitch to
middle.
hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
In the
Okay,
air,
my
left
one question
field,
is, why
down
does
the
he have Evan
line,
Carter batting cleanup?
And that's a foul ball. Williams
Like, put Mike
off of
Trout at
first with two
cleanup.
away. Just missing there. And a count 1-2.
Yeah,
That's a
he doesn't-
really good
that-
take
their
right
team
there.
sucks.
Slider down and in. Very
Oh
difficult.
wait,
to
this
get on.
isn't
And
the
he
gold
got it.
Evan Carter. It's the 94.
Now it's going to be Bobby Grich. Swing and a
Okay, out of
miss.
here.
That one at 99.
0-1's the
And
count.
it's 0-1. That's to third.
Speed, 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 speed.
And he'll be safe at
Speed.
first. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
No, I'm just speedy like that. Bro,
Fouled off. He was
why
late.
did you move your PCI? Look at... He moved his PCI up and then he...
Misses the zone and he gets him to
No.
chase.
Gonna really need to hang in there
Really?
with that front side against
Really,
this
bro?
left-handed breaking ball.
Really,
Swing
bro?
and a ball lifted in the air. Mantle takes it in for the out.
No.
There's one away.
Sports
Here's Juan
Sports
Soto.
Lover 601. Really? Bro, that was a home run pitch, bro. I can
He's
tell
got
that.
it. There's two away.
Okay, time for Jazz.
Jazz
Guess what
Chisholm
time
Jr.
it is?
now.
It's Jazz.
He's a left-handed batter who
You
still
like
comes
jazz?
up with good contact
You like
and a
jazz?
good average against left-handed pitchers. The other way.
Oh,
and
bro,
that's
I should have
just
pushed
foul.
that. It's a...
2 outs. Out to
Dude,
short.
shut up, Nick.
They take the force out. That ends the inning.
I'm live streaming right now, guys. Say anything
All set
bad.
for the start of the inning.
Yes.
Now it's the second
To
baseman,
0
Ryan
people.
Dozier. Mizorowski
Newt was
back to
watching at
work.
one point.
Swing and a
Chipper,
miss. That
Chipper
one in the
Push was
dirt.
watching,
Artsy
but
hit lefty. What makes it
Oh,
so
yeah, they
hard to
weren't
face a
watching.
left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So
Wait,
to keep
I
that
was-
front shoulder in there
I'm
and
ending
really
my live
discipline
stream because my
yourself
live
can be
stream
tough
is
sometimes. But the
getting
guy